Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, the channel of the Japanese maples. This is the second part of the video. If you didn't watch the first one, please go back to my channel and watch the first one where you have the introduction. I will continue to this garden bed, that is the southern part of the garden. And I'm putting the pictures and the videos in chronological order so you can follow the development. I did start this garden from scratch. It was completely empty, as you can see from the first pictures. And then they put the fence, but I was already starting to put some plants. As you can see, it didn't have any mulch, didn't have anything. Even the construction, concrete and other stuff you can see them in the background in some places. I don't have any education on gardening, or the only thing I have done in my life it's keeping houseplants. I love houseplants and taking care of them, but I don't have any experience with gardening at all. So when I started, I was a complete beginner. My first tomatoes here, as you can see. So I had to learn everything. I watched videos, I read a lot about each and every plant. I started to learn how where to plant it, how much sun, how much water it needed, and everything. And I planted too many tomatoes, as you can see. I didn't know that every seed will give me will survive at all. So I put all of them in the ground, and a lot of sunflowers. I knew that they were going to get big, but they got bigger than I expected. And some mulberry there. I love it. It has already produced a lot of fruits. You can see so beautiful the sunflowers. And this tree, it has a nest inside. There was some birds inside in the summer. I have to prune it in early spring to keep its shape. And that's the garden bed, how it developed. I put some more tomatoes here. I have this space. Behind them some roses. This blue grass I put away because it was too invasive. And that's by the end of the summer. In October, that's Kita's broom. The other one was killed in the storm, so I bought this new one. That's a Japanese maple, Tamukiyama. Suffered from the storm as well. A Japanese pyrrhia. Beautiful leaves. And that's a red pygmy. And this one will get big. This is Ryusen. Seiryū, a Japanese maple. Dissected leaves, and it will grow big upright tree. And some more spireas. That's a Lillian's Jewel, that maple. It was a tiny one when I purchased it. The same one as a lot of other maples that I purchased, very small one. But this grew amazing growth this year. Grew a lot, almost as tall as me. That's the smoke bush, the golden spirit, I think it's called. It was golden, but now now it is red in the autumn. And that's the purple one. Was it royal purple? I think so. A lot of oranges this time of year. And that's a small Japanese maple. That's another Japanese maple here. Tiny one. A lot of hostas. An Irene Japanese maple. Beautiful this fall. Hydrangea in the right, to the right of it. Some red spots, beginning to have its fall color. And I'm so happy everything is growing. Like, I didn't expect to succeed with anything, and it's amazing. The only thing I didn't have time to do is to clean the weeds. That's Japanese maple, Emmett's pumpkin. And soon you will understand why the name of it. I have some ferns next to it. I thought it was a shadow garden bed, shadow from the neighbor's house, but the neighbor's house it's making a shadow only in the winter when the sun is a lot lower. But in the summer, the sun is going over the house. So I make a mistake here. So I put a lot of hostas, a lot of ferns where I shouldn't. But anyway, they are surviving, they are doing great, so I will leave them there. But you can see the fall colors, just amazing. Red and oranges and greens and yellows. Beautiful. I love these Japonicum maples. They have those huge leaves and a lot of colors in the winter. In the fall, I mean. I will find a way to separate the lawn from the mulch and from the garden bed. Maybe with stones, maybe some fence, short fence or something. But the grass keeps coming into the mulch and just annoying to keep it away from there. And that's Jordan, Shirasavanum, yellow maple. And in the fall it gets those little bit of pinkish red apricot colors. this branch here and the one next to it that I'm going to show now, they didn't exist in the spring, this one, and they grew so big during only this summer, and I stake it. And this one, it's supposed to be a big tree, didn't grow anything, and this is an island that I made. And I decided only to put conifers, evergreens, conifers in it. I want it to be green but colorful, so I mix green, yellow and bluish conifers in the same spot. I planted some flowers, some bulbs, and this summer I had there some sunflowers as well to fill in the space. And I think it is quite beautiful like it is. I like it a lot. I even planted there in the fall one Japanese maple, Twombly's red sentinel. It's supposed to grow tall and narrow. And that's after the storm. That's the sunflowers looking sad, and now they are looking happy. I planted this weeping cedar, blue one. Love it. It's so beautiful. That's the new maple that I put there. And to the left of it, I have this a conifer that is as well very tall and narrow, the Italian, this one. I think I will leave it that way, that garden bed. Hope everything survives there. And this is Sangokako when I first planted it. And this is Emperor 1 when I planted it. One of the first to plant in ground. That's the first fall. It was more yellow. That fall, the next fall this year, it was a lot more orange. And that's the garden bed that it's close to the house, facing south as well. Some cypress boulevard here, a tiny one. I thought it was dead at some point in the winter, but now it has grown a lot. It's a lot bigger now. And a lot of maples. That's this small one. It's Mikawa Yatsubusa. That's the Sangokako in the winter. A lot of bulbs like in the spring. This spring I will have a lot more But I bought some last year. That rose was eaten all summer long, but some bugs, I don't know what. And in the spring, some leaves. Beautiful Japanese maple. This one was killed by the storm. That's the pictures before the storm. So beautiful. Amazing colors from each and every tree and flowers as well. And that very red Japanese maple. That's the other skeeter's broom that was killed by the storm. And that purple, it's Tsukushigata here. But behind it, the red one, it's skeeter's broom, it was killed. And this small Mikawa Yatsubushi is looking amazing. It suffered a lot from the storm as well. The mums. And this rose was giving those beautiful flowers all summer long. That's a Brandsdorf, that red small Japanese maple. And this crazy conifer, I don't remember the name of it. That's a small Japanese maple. It grew very big this year. And that's Orangiola, Japanese maples that got killed. And that's Ginkgo Mariken. This maple behind it's Osakazuki, the peony. And just put its flowers on when it was killed by the storm. And we put some lights on. And that's the storm. After the storm, it looked like that. Everything was destroyed. And after the storm, yeah, a lot of things recovered. So those flowers, I didn't expect them to grow that big. They were planted from seeds. That's rudbeckia and black eye Susan, I think it's called. Zinnias, those greenish flowers. I just put some seedlings and they grew big. And I pruned this maple because it was right above the other maple, the smaller one. And so Sangokaku was growing above the Mikawa Yatsubushi, so I had to prune it when it's time. So because when the branches get thicker, it will be harder to prune. Maybe I should put some more orange or red zinnias next year. Those yellow, they are beautiful, but somehow they are almost the same color as the leaves. You can see the Sangokaku, the branches are getting green in the summer. The winter they are red. And that's the Osakazuki Japanese maple. Behind it, it's a weeping Japanese maple, Inabashidare. The branches doesn't look so good from the storm. The bark got destroyed. Some beautiful flowers. Love that ginkgo, the fall color is amazing. And the yucca, variegated yucca, is doing great on this pot. This is Tsukushigata, the Japanese maple, got destroyed. And some flower. There's this Tsukushigata. It will get to grow, it will become a big tree. I'm not worried. And the beautiful fall color of this Japanese maple, Sangokaku. The Mikawa Yatsubusa. The leaves, they got destroyed from the storm. I had a lot of seedlings from seeds from the flowers growing under. Amazing colors. That's what I achieved during 16 months. The lawn, my husband works on that. I don't do anything with the lawn except to keep it away from the garden beds. The mums look great. Push the like button if you like this video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.